In the heart of Yarpe Ma district lies Duo Gorton. For generations, the people of Duo Gorton have dreamed of a future where their children could access education beyond the junior secondary level, a future where they wouldn't have to leave their community to pursue their dreams. Educational infrastructure in rural Liberia, and particularly in Yarpe Ma district, was historically underdeveloped and suffered immense destruction during the civil wars. The burning and looting of schools, the displacement of teachers, and chronic underfunding left generations with limited access to formal education. Then, the promise of change arrived. The Liberia Improving Results in Secondary Education project, funded by the World Bank and in partnership with the Ministry of Education under the then leadership of Professor D. Ansusoni Sr., brought the hope of a senior secondary school, SSS, to Duo Gorton. The Environmental and Social Screening Delegation arrived in the capital of Nimba County, Sanikoli, from Botota, Bong County, by 5:10 p.m. local time on February 8, 2022. The team went straight to the county education office to have a briefing meeting with officers of the county school system. The meeting was about giving the education officers background about the project, the purpose of the mission, and how the team would like to approach the assignment in the two districts targeted to benefit from the JSS Expansion intervention. The team informed the county education officers to ensure that all stakeholders are present at various consultation meetings, and as such, the education officers should strive to invite all relevant stakeholders for the consultation meetings in each proposed project community. Given the controversy in Yarpe Ma district over which JSS to expand to SSS, the team insisted that they would like to visit both communities and conduct the environmental and social screening pending a decision from the Ministry of Education on which town to finally be selected for the JSS expansion intervention. The education officers welcomed the team and assured them that all mobilizations have already been done in the project communities in anticipation of the arrival of the delegation. That the team will start with the SD-Gay elementary and junior high school in Duo Tiaye before continuing to other proposed communities for the project. The next morning, February 9, 2022, the ENS team, accompanied by the Nimba County education officers, traveled to Duo Tiaye, the administrative headquarters of Yarpe Ma district, to conduct the screening exercise. The team arrived at about 9 a.m. local time and held a town hall meeting with the citizens, including students of the SD-Gay elementary and junior high school, traditional leaders, women groups, youths, and the elders and chiefs council. At that meeting, the former county education officer, Honorable Moses S. Dologbe, introduced the team to the people of Duo Tiaye. Warmly welcomed the delegation in keeping with traditions. He did a roll call to ensure all relevant stakeholders were present at the meeting. The District Education Board Chairperson, Parent-Teacher Association, Focal Person, Representative of the National Teachers Association of Liberia, District Commissioner, Clan Chief, Paramount Chief, students' leadership and representatives, teachers at the SD-Gay school, youth leaders and other citizens of Duo Tiaye town were present for participation and answered present in the consultation meeting. The CEO then called on Mr. Abraham A. Kiazolu II, project coordinator of the Liberia Improving Results in Secondary Education and team lead for the Environmental and Social Screening Delegation, to deliver the message brought for the people of Duo Tiaye. Mr. Kiazolu used to provide detailed overview of the Liberia Improving Results in Secondary Education. He informed the audience that Yarpe Ma is one of 25 education districts without a public senior secondary school, so the district will be benefiting from the expansion of one of its junior secondary school to senior secondary school using a clearly specified matrix of selection criteria. He read out the criteria to the audience, and it has been used to select 24 of the 25 JSS for expansion to SSS without controversy except for Yarpe Ma district. He said the team was in the district to first and foremost further investigate using a scientific approach to determine which school actually deserves to be selected as beneficiary of the expansion project and conduct the environmental and social screening exercise. He added that previous information provided for the two schools in contention within the district, SD Gay School and Duo Gorton Public School, has been difficult to support reliable decision-making. Mr. Kiazolu said they will conduct the screening at both sites, but make a determination later as to which school will be expanded after analyzing all the data available. He then requested the entire participants at the meeting to join them, go visit the proposed site for the school for the environmental and social screening exercise, after which they will also travel to Duo Gorton and conduct same exercise. He provided contacts for further inquiry or compliant. All environmental and social screening procedures conducted at other sites were carried out at the SD Gay Elementary and Junior Secondary School before leaving for Duo Gorton along with some of the stakeholders, including the District Commissioner, Paramount Chief, District PTA Focal Person, and the County Education Officers. The team arrived in Duo Gorton precisely 3:10 p.m. and went straight to the Duo Gorton Public School campus. The County Education Officer did the recognition of meeting participants and called on the environmental and social screening team to deliver the message that was brought for the community. Abraham Kiazolu again took on the audience and delivered the same message that was delivered in Duo Tiayi. He ended by saying at the time of the meeting, no school has been selected given the controversy around the data provided. When the investigation is concluded, every party would be informed by the project. Various remarks were made by citizens present at the meeting in appreciation of the project intervention coming to their district, and that they look up to the project team for a transparent process that would determine the beneficiary school. Many of the speakers ended by saying wherever the school expansion project goes, both communities and the entire district will benefit from it. And so they will accept the result provided the process leading to the decision is transparent. Mr. Kiazolu assured them of that transparency. The project lead reported the situation in Yapeyama district to the senior management team of Ministry of Education. The senior management team, through the former Liberia Minister of Education, Professor Diansu Soni, Sr., instructed the project delivery team to conduct an independent verification of all the data submitted to Ministry of Education. On the two schools, Duo Gorton Public School and SD Gay Elementary Junior High School, using an independent third-party data source including the 2019 to 2020 Education Management Information System School Census, along with the West Africa Examination Council registration record for enrollment and the results of the environmental and social screening exercise, particularly for the land topography, etc. The project delivery team used the data from West Africa Education Council on the number of students registered for the 9th grade over the last 2 years for each school and the latest school census results published to determine which school to be selected in line with the laid down criteria. At the end, Duo Gorton emerged as the higher-ranked school. In March 2022, the government of Liberia, supported by the Ministry of Education and development partners such as the World Bank, broke ground on a modern senior secondary school in Duo Gorton, the first such facility in the area's history. The project is part of a nationwide campaign to expand access and improve the quality of secondary education, with a focus on equity and transitioning more girls into secondary school. The Duo Gorton Public School is located in Duo Gorton, Yarpea Ma Educational District, Nimba County. Duo Gorton town is 330 kilometers away from the Liberia capital, Monrovia. The town is very accessible by vehicles from Monrovia, with road paved with asphalt up to Ganta, the commercial hub of Nimba, but unpaved from the county capital, Saniquili, to the town. Duo Gorton is situated at latitude 7.2557450 north and longitude -8.6200490 west, with 244.8 meters distance from the center of the town to the school. The school, as at February 2022, has an enrollment of 276 students, with about 54.7% males and 45.3% females. The town has 8 surrounding villages with feeder schools to the Duo Gorton Public Elementary and Junior High School. The existing campus is an L-shaped 9 classrooms, solid structure building with toilets on a relatively flat but slightly sloping lateral soil with gravels. It lies at latitude 7.25576 degrees north and longitude -8.6222850 west. The proposed site for construction of the Senior Secondary School SSS Annex is just 51.5 meters away from the exiting building on the same campus, covering a total land space of over 25 acres, about 108,900 square feet, 101.1714106 square meters behind the main school building. The new building would be situated at the back of the existing buildings after the school's palm plantation at latitude 7.2561650 north and longitude -8.6225270 W. The property on which the campus is situated did not have a clear demarcation or registered land deed from the relevant authorities until recently, when the Ministry of Education authorized, with the consent of the people of Duo Gorton community and their local authorities, the Liberia Land Authority to survey the entire land space given to the Ministry of Education and process the deed in the name of the ministry. An expansion of the existing JSS, it would change everything.
I'm overwhelmed with me alive. Before becoming Nimba County PTA chairman, 1962, I was assigned here as principal teacher for Gorton Public School. In those days, our parents were not willing to send their children to school. The commissioner will write the parliamentary, the clergy, that there should be recruitment. And they will send to the various towns to recruit children to send them to school. And the only people who are privileged to be recruited, that is, when your mother is a deserted woman by her husband, or you are an orphan child, because they say you are going to suffer. That's the time they recruit these children and send them here. This Gorton Public School, I just graduated from high school in 1961 from Corona Academy. And Brian, being a chief for this, he asked me to come and open school here. And I came. And we worked. What I have planted, they grew, they prospered. And then school that I came, that we built fantastic kitchen to high school honor. Because I had interest in education, I donated my own salary. While one was making $45. And I provided 2 volunteers and we completed the first building that. God to be merciful unto me, to have me alive. That the school that I established under a fantastic kitchen to have come, that the World Bank can come to erect a modern high school, to be carried to high school. So at this junction, I'm pleased on behalf of the Parent Teacher Association of Liberia and Nimba County. I'm pleased what we started, what we planted, to have come to this stage. Therefore, I had the privilege to cut this ribbon in the name of the Father, In the name of the Son and in the name of the blessed Holy Spirit.
But the path to progress wasn't smooth. The initial contract faced significant challenges. The contractor struggled to meet the agreed-upon timeline. There were issues with timely delivery of materials, the pace of work, and adherence to the project specifications. The dream began to face a shadow. The timeline stretched and the community's anticipation turned to frustration.
So being on this site today is very discouraging with the level of work done so far. If we have our honest assessment, we've gone around asking even the contractor to get to know since when they left the site. It has been like since November, and this is an 8-month project. They show no level of commitment. This is more acceptable.
Payment. There is no payment. There is no material for us to work, and we want to do the work, but no material. And the men don't want to get all material.
From our understanding is that about 2-3 months now there have not been any activities on this site. So frankly, it is not encouraging, and we want to admonish our Liberian contractors to actually step up their games, because these projects are for the benefit of the Liberian people. And you as a Liberian contractor, if you are awarded the project, you should think about your country. You should think about the betterment of Liberia, and not to, treat the project like this. These are hard-earned money from our donors, or taxpayer money also. So when you're giving this job, you should handle it with care, with due responsibility to give back to your country, so that at the end of the day, we can have these buildings turned over to our, end users for effective use by the children of the Republic of Liberia.
I don't think this particular project with JIN actually meet its deliverable in terms of the project completion date.
But now we should be doing completing a roof work and plastering and going to finishing aspect of the job. But up to now, we're not finished with the masonry, the concrete masonry work yet. We have reached up to the roof beam, or what we call the tar beam, the final tar beam. Give it up for installation of roof. This is wrong, it's delaying. So we'll get back to a time we're inviting, and I think we are heading toward a termination for him, because next month, March, will be the rainy season. After that, April, you should expect rain on the side.
After repeated delays and a failure to meet the contractual obligations, the difficult decision was made under the leadership of Dr. Jarso Malijala, the Liberia Minister of Education. It was a tough decision that must be taken to protect the project's integrity and the community's interests. The contract was terminated. The setback was hard, but the commitment to Duo Gorton's future remained. A new contractor was selected with an ambitious 3-month timeline.
My name is Osinga Batur, PTA Chair, Duo Gorton Public School. I want to take this time to extend my thanks and appreciation to the Ministry of Education for the concern they have for us, for selecting Duo Gorton to expand the junior high to senior high. I'm very happy, and I want to say thank you to them. The project, we enjoy the project, we are happy with the project, and we only pray to God that we see the completion of the project. Yes, before then the relationship was okay, but later the construction company that doing the work, they were not including the briefing committee, so we were downhearted out of that idea. Suggestion to the new contractor is, when they come on the ground, they should meet with the briefing committee. Then the briefing committee be part of their discussion. Anything they want to do, let the briefing committee be informed.
My name is Joseph Dinyakwan. I'm the registrar of Duo Gorton Public School and now representing the principal here in the meeting. Really, I'm feeling disappointed because the work is now going on. You all do well for our construction to go on. We say thank you all.
After the termination of the contract, finish doing the assessment of completed works, everything, we will write JLN to demobilize the site. By demobilization, what I mean, if you hear OOT, you're now using clear it from the site and everything made the site clean, including security. To move the security from the site, then the ministry will assign security to the site. But here is the thing, the place is very far. To take ministry security from where there and bring them here, when these securities are the same time people, we think it will just be wise enough to just continue with them. So as we are going, we'll take their numbers, we'll talk our own bosses to say, JLN is no more responsible for security at a certain day, maybe at the end of May. So going forward, until the new contractor comes, we got to pay the securities now to keep to maintain the site. All the things in a year that will come and pay for, and we'll mark it, and it should remain here for the new contractor to come. So from the period what JLN start to the time what will bring a new contractor, the ministry should be responsible for it.
In my own plan, in the planning of the project, we don't have pay. You understand me? For the grievance committee. Yes. But since the grievance committee is an assembly of the elder, the PTA, we assume that grievance committee they are the wise people. So if, for example, you want a subcontractor, you want to do something, we expect that the contractor always liaise with them. There was a time in a contract when the supervision friend was not here. We were even trying to tell the principal or someone from the grievance committee to always come and check. You know, we started to give all roles, so it's something that we need to go back and look at. I don't think the grievance committee expects pay because it was clear that we're not going to pay the grievance committee. We don't have any money in the budget for it. But we know in that bureau, when we say involvement, there needs to be some other, clear definition. But if they say they have been totally ignored, the grievance committee get right to pick up phone and call the office to say so and so thing going on. We don't like it. They will make all the kind and we did the same thing.
I want to say sorry to you people. The reason I'm saying sorry is the contractor that we brought. He had not performed to our expectation. I'm saying sorry because when we came for the site turnover, we enjoy the welcome you gave us. Right? The EAS didn't come with debit task for him, so when I was here. Public didn't come with debit task for both of them because I already assignment. But he and I were here along with JLN and Alpha. Here we saw the program, we enjoyed the food. In fact, those some who that didn't use to GB, the GB that provided that real home GB, they're not commercial GB, right? Yeah. It was fine. So in our mind, but now we're expected to give you a solid new brand new building, right? That the students will enjoy. I said got a video, got a play, right? It was very, very big. Unfortunately for all, from the contractor side, even though he's represented by Mr. Joseph here, we know what went wrong. We try our best to work along with him, but we are not getting the best out of him. So the ministry and the project decided that in order for to have that school constructed and completed, we need to terminate JLN. That is,
take the contract from him.
Take the contract from him. We need to take the job from him. So the ministry have taken the job on JLN, and we call this because we want you, the school people, to know, for the complete people to know that from now going forward, we'll do the evaluation. That means we check all the material, check everything on the ground. The man we gave to him, the work he had done, we'll check it. It's just now a one-day thing. It will take small time because it's a workman program. So we pay him some money before, and he had done some work. All the Google people you see here will go, we'll sit down and check it and see whether the money that we gave to him, he did the work and it equal, or he went more than the money we gave him, or he came less than the money we gave him. If he did less work than the money we gave him, then he will get some more money back. If he did more work than the money we gave him, then we will give him some more money. We will close the book.
the relentless drive of the Minister of Education, Dr. Jarso Mali Jala, the Liberia Minister of Education. The senior management team and project delivery team of the Ministry of Education saw the importance, urgency of the project, the community's need, and were determined to deliver at all costs. With a renewed sense of urgency, the new contractor set to work. The community watched with hope, supporting the efforts every step of the way. Against all odds, the school was completed.
In late March 2025, so we forget about all the delays. By June 30th, 2025, we only have April, May, and June, 3 months. The school must be completed. And we're telling all three people. Many thanks to my friend and senior brother, Paul Thomas. The main purpose for today is to turn over the Duo Gorton Public High School.
So we come as government to say, this is what we promise you. So we say to the contractor, thank you. To the World Bank, thank you. To the project team, I'll tell you, I said, everybody just calling me here, he said, well, Minister, we started the work. We are not straight about what they made and his team can do. And you see, the Minister of Education, the project is structured in the way that we got the project team and we got the Minister of Education team. Mr. Yaba, all they had it, they had to, everything started, you can see. They design, the drawing, everything. But what makes you proud is when you design something and see it come up to reality. Mr. Yaba will say thank you to you and your team. Thank you. And for us who can enjoy them, I will tell you, they say, my classmate also from VR, I say, this is one of my pride. We talk over, we made this project, nowhere. And today to stay, to come and cut ribbon, it's a pride to us. And I said to my boss, let's thank you, Dr. Jada, for the leadership. And told the president, we said thank you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the blessed Holy Spirit.
The dream had become a reality. The Duo Gorton SSS is more than just a school. It's a symbol of hope, resilience, and the power of community. It's a testament to the belief that every child deserves the chance to dream, to learn, and to build a brighter future.